Low roasted, perfectly seasoned USDA prime rib, carved just the way you like it. Served with a jumbo loaded baked potato and all the classic fixins. Simple, legendary, done right. This isn't just dinner, it's a weekly tradition. And hey, you asked, the head ball coach delivered. Join us every Thursday for premium prime rib night at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. Come hungry, leave legendary.
From the Spurrier's Gridiron Grill Studio, WRUF Gainesville, W251CG Gainesville, WRUF FM HD2, and on the WRUF radio app. This program is paid for by Weeby Marketing.
Italy, World Cup champions 2006. Surely now, Spain have won the World Cup for the first time in history.
It's the beautiful game.
All of those goals, all of those moments in a magical career.
And it's here in North America.
What a goal to win a World Cup! A brilliant strike. It's Germany's time again. World Cup winners for a fourth time. Only Brazil can beat that.
This is the road to the World Cup.
And Mbappe is the man.
The Road to the World Cup is presented by Gainesville Prosthetics and comes to you live from the Meldon Law Studio.
Messi. Extraordinario de Leo Messi.
And brought to you in part by International Diamond Center, Ruse Ogra State Farm, Certa Pro Painting, Urologic Integrated Care, Niapa Latin Cafe, Doreen Weeby Realtor, Best Restoration, Great Florida Insurance of Gainesville, De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law, Campus USA Credit Union, Quality Plumbing, and by Elizabeth Ortega Realtor.
France are the champions of the world.
It's Argentina. Kings of football for the third time.
Alongside Luis Rodriguez, here's Elio Piedra.
Welcome to Road to the World Cup, presented by Gainesville Prosthetics. Top-notch healthcare services for all of your prosthetic needs. And we are broadcasting live from the Meldon Law Studios, the only official accident law firm partner of the Florida Gators. We want to let you know that we are live from ESPN WRUF, home of the Gators, 98.1 FM, 850 AM. We are also live on Facebook, brought to you by International Diamond Center. You can leave any questions you have. Also on YouTube, you can watch anytime, anywhere from the world. And let me tell you, we are brought to you on YouTube by Ruse Ogra State Farm. Also, you can call us at 352-392-8255, brought to you by De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law. We want to hear from you. We have an exciting show coming up, and you also can send emails at espnwruf@gmail.com, brought to you by Coke Zero, and our text line 352-325-3777 by Campus USA Credit Union. With me here to have an exciting and fired up show, it is my partner Luis Rodriguez, brought to you by Elizabeth Ortega Realtor. Luis, welcome.
How we doing, Elio?
Oh my God!
Happy Sunday here, Elio. How we doing today?
I am on fire.
You are on fire.
I am on fire.
I'm a little sad, Elio. You know why? I'm a little sad because European soccer is over, but thank God this summer we have the World Cup, because I'm not gonna lie, it would have been boring, to be honest, if we don't have more soccer. But yeah, man, I mean, it was an exciting, I would say, Saturday for soccer fans, you know, with the UEFA Champions League final, and the way they played the final. But now that the Champions League is over, the last game of the season, now it's time to tune in for the World Cup, and a lot of friendly matches are going on their way around the world and around the week. You know,
absolutely. You know why I'm on fire? I'm on fire because number one, we are here. We have an exciting show for you guys. But also, as Luis mentioned, the European soccer is over for now. But why? For a good reason. Yesterday was UEFA Champions League. That's the final. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, and Arsenal final. That was incredible. That's one of the reasons why I'm on fire. We're gonna talk all about it during this segment, and also we are only 11 days away from the World Cup, baby. Get excited! Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
Elio, have you bought the album by any chance?
I just ordered it.
You just ordered it? I start during the week, and I start putting my stickers and stuff on my album. Hey, I've never seen, if you haven't got into the album, like, you know, Fever and everything else during the years, because I remember I bought it since I was little. But if you haven't done it, do it, because Panini announced that after 2030, it's going to be the last album. So you got 2 more albums. And this one is like 900 stickers.
Wow.
So imagine how much money you got to spend for you to be able to just fill up the whole album. But it's pretty entertaining.
That's incredible. So now let's jump right into Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal. Ladies and gentlemen, final score, Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal 1+1, 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal. And Paris Saint-Germain actually won on penalty kicks 4-3. Arsenal struck with first Kai Havertz, and then PSG or Paris Saint-Germain responded in the second round with Dembele. With Dembele that honestly, and I know Luis probably is not going to be, on this with me, but I didn't like Dembele on the first half at all.
Yeah.
And but I have to say, Dembele became the leader when they needed the most and answered that call, who is the penalty kick on the second. What do you think about Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal final match? What do you think about this game?
Well, Elio, to be honest with you, I feel that this final, UEFA Champions League final, was the final that we needed to end the season and to preview the World Cup. Great players, great teams. Both teams, I would say the best 2 teams in Europe, in my opinion. If you ask me, you might have Bayern Munich right there also as a contender, but the best 2 teams the entire season play the final. But the best offense in PSG against the best defense on Arsenal, and it was a really good game. You mentioned that Dembele was not good enough, and I might agree with you, like, because another players like step up, like Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and a player that I'm in love with, Carrasquelia. He is probably the best player that PSG has right now. But it was a great final, pretty entertaining. I love what Arsenal did. They were just waiting to counterattack their whole identity the whole season with Mikel Arteta as the coach. And Havertz was able to just counter back after that defensive error from Pacho and Marquinhos to score and put it together. But I knew it was going to be difficult for them to just wait, and just trying to counter back attack with PSG, having the whole possession, the whole game. But they were able to just have it there, and they have a couple of, opportunities in extra time that I feel they could have done better. But at the end of the day, I think the better team won in PSG, and now they back-to-back champions. First time since Real Madrid did it. They won 3 in a row back in 2016, 17, and 18. So this is a team that right now is red hot, Elio.
Yeah, and now let's talk about Savonov. Hey, Savonov, massive shootout performance. Ladies and gentlemen, this was incredible. Stay calm under extreme pressure. He actually showed off why he is one of the best. Remember, finals are remembered for goals, but championships are often won by goalkeepers. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Savonov really quick. What do you think about Savonov, Luis?
Well, Savonov, if you see one of the plays in the first half, he hit himself like Trossard, the Arsenal attacker. He hit him in his with his knee in the back of his head, and they thought they were going to take him out, and they were going to bring Chevalier, the backup, but he stayed the whole game, and he was pretty crucial. He took way good decision, I thought, because he's not the most experienced goalie. Because last season PSG had Donnarumma, and that's a different level. That's a world-class goalkeeper. But now with Savonov, the Russian goalkeeper, he did a great job. And in the penalties, he looked calm and everything. I also want to shout out David Raya, the Arsenal goalie, because he did great. He stepped up also for Arsenal the entire game, and also in the penalty kicks. Unfortunately for him, Gabriel Malagas was not able to score the penalty kick to send it to extra penalty kicks, but he did great. And I think, in my opinion, with all the respect to Unai Simon and the Spain squad, I think they have a really, really tough decision after this performance to see who's going to be the starter for Spain in the World Cup, because you have David Raya and you have Joan Garcia, the Barcelona goalie. And in my opinion, right now at this moment, those 2 goalies are better than Unai Simon, the Athletic Club goalie, and it might be a tough decision for Luis de la Torre for him to be able to pick who's going to be the starting goalie, because he has 3 really good goalies right now.
So now let's take a look at Marquinhos. Marquinhos being the captain, defensive leader, and also lifted the trophy again with Paris Saint-Germain. Marquinhos, he matters a lot. Marquinhos represents everything PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, has become. He's mature, disciplined, and ruthless. Marquinhos, it is ready for the World Cup, and we are excited, to see Marquinhos leading with his team. Marquinhos, obviously, with his national team of Brazil, and this guy Dembele, and why this game was so important. Remember, here at Road to the World Cup, we love sharing with you facts that they are, building up momentum towards the World Cup. And for example, Dembele right now is bringing a lot of leadership, is bringing that hunger, to the World Cup, and the confidence. Imagine, Luis, the confidence that Dembele is bringing in Marquinhos now as champions of UEFA Champions League. This is huge for them.
It's huge. First of all, for Brazil, obviously you have the both defensive backs for Brazil right there, and Gabriel and Marquinhos. They both play in opposite sides. And talking about that, I don't know if at the end of the game you saw that image, a beautiful image from Marquinhos hugging his obviously national team partner on the Gabriel after missing the penalty. That's a great image, in my opinion. Just show what you said, the leadership that Brazil is going to need for this World Cup. And also Dembele having the performance in the season that he had, pretty quiet, with injuries and stuff, but he came up in the clutch moments. He's going to be a bigger boost for France that already missing a striker on Ekitike. They're going to be way better I think this World Cup, and they're going to be able to deliver with a France that is just building up momentum, and they're just going to get better. Shout out to Paris Saint-Germain, back-to-back champions since, like I mentioned, Real Madrid did 3 in a row. And now the question is, can they do it again? Can they win 3 in a row? That's a big question.
I know.
But it's going to be pretty difficult because all these European teams, and there's a team in specific that's tuning in right now for them to be able to compete once again in Europe. So we'll see how they are. Now they are getting hunted by everybody else.
Absolutely. And quick facts, back-to-back Champions League winners. Paris Saint-Germain became the first club since Real Madrid's dynasty 2016-2018 to successfully defend the championship. Luis Enrique's legacy. Luis Enrique is building not only a legacy but a dynasty. Amazing. A penalty dominance. This was one of the greatest performances on a final of UEFA Champions League. So congratulations to Paris Saint-Germain, also to the Arsenal. And we're going to continue with more and more, building the road to the World Cup. Only here on WRUF. Stay with us.
When it comes to prosthetic care, you have a choice. And for 27 years, families across Gainesville have trusted Gainesville Prosthetics. They specialize exclusively in prosthetics. That's all they do, and they do it right. Locally owned, they take the time to listen, educate, and provide the quality care you deserve. No rushed appointments, just personalized attention. As a title sponsor of the Road to the World Cup, they believe everyone deserves to stay in the game of life. Now accepting new patients. Call today for a free consultation. Gainesville Prosthetics, keeping you in the game. Visit us at GainesvilleProsthetics.com.
Hi, I'm Kerry Meldon. At Meldon Law, we prepare every case as if it's going to trial. And part of that preparation involves real people from our community giving honest feedback. Join one of our jury research focus groups. You'll review real case scenarios, share your perspective, and enjoy dinner and dessert on us. We'll thank you and provide you $125 for your time. It's engaging, meaningful, and your voice truly matters. Visit meldonlaw.com to sign up today.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning. The value was extraordinary.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
At Celebration Point and online at shopidc.com.
Hey, have you ever talked to Ruse Agra over at State Farm?
Oh yeah, Ruse is awesome. Helped me get a ton of coverage for way less than I expected, and he serves all of North Florida. Super friendly too, actually takes time to explain everything.
Really? I thought State Farm would be pricey.
No, surprisingly great rates. You get that neighborly service you don't find everywhere. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I might give Ruse at State Farm a call.
You should. Call 352-240-1779 for a free quote. You'll be glad you did.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When it comes to immigration law, experience and trust matter. De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law is your dedicated legal partner, helping individuals and businesses navigate the complexities of U.S. immigration, both here and abroad. With over 15 years of experience, De Paz Cabrera is passionate about guiding clients through every step of the process with care, clarity, and confidence. From visas to residency and beyond, their knowledgeable team are here to help you succeed. Call De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law today and take the next step toward your future.
If there's anybody that knows what teamwork and great leadership is all about, it's the head ball coach himself, Steve Spurrier. Sure, it applies to football and the team at Campus USA Credit Union.
Yeah, I think we got excellent leadership with Jerry Benton and his staff there, and certainly I'm proud to team up with those guys as we go from year to year.
Campus USA Credit Union can help with all your financial decisions. Join the team. Learn more at campuscu.com. Member NCUA.
Craving fresh sushi, bold Asian fusion, and handcrafted sake? Discover the flavor everyone's talking about at Volcanic Sushi plus Sake. From signature sushi rolls and fresh sashimi to ramen, hibachi, and unforgettable chef specialties, every dish is made with premium ingredients and serious passion. Volcanic Sushi plus Sake in Hale Village, Hunter's Crossing, and now Tioga Town Center. Dine in, take out, or order online today. Volcanic Sushi plus Sake, where Gainesville goes for explosive flavor. Visit us online at volcanicsushisake.com.
It's match day. The pitch is set, the crowd is electric, and the world's game has kicked off. From stunning goals to game-saving stops, soccer brings the passion, teamwork, and pride that unite our community. Whether you're on the pitch or cheering from the stands, Coke Florida, your local Coca-Cola bottler, is proud to support the moments that bring Alachua County together. Brought to you by Coke Florida, refreshing Florida fans. Here's to a winning match on and off the pitch.
This is the road to the World Cup right here on WRUF 98.1 FM, 850 AM, and anywhere in the world on the WRUF mobile app.
Quality plumbing, residential and commercial plumbing service since 1984. Our name says it all.
Welcome back to the Road to the World Cup, presented by Gainesville Prosthetics. We are broadcasting live from the Meldon Law Studios, and we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. You can leave a question or a comment on Facebook, brought to you by International Diamond Center. Our YouTube questions or comments are brought to you by Ruse Agra State Farm, and we want to hear from you so bad. So call us, 352-392-8255. Brought to you by De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law, and our email, it is espnwruf@gmail.com. Brought to you by Coke Zero. You can also text 352-325-3777. Brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union. I am back here with my partner, Luis Rodriguez. Brought to you by Elizabeth Ortega Realtor. And we're going to be talking about, among other things, Game of the Week. That is brought to you by Certa Pro Paintings. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Certa Pro Paintings of Gainesville, Florida. Certa Pro Painters of Gainesville, Florida is pleased to provide the best house and commercial painting to your specific neighborhood in and around Gainesville. Welcome back, Luis.
Welcome. Elio, pretty excited talking about this PSG and Arsenal game. Just talking about, I've been talking to, since the final, we talking to friends and everything else, and they asking me, like, yo, Luis, what do you think about this PSG team right now? They just play so much great football. They don't have big names like, they don't have an Mbappe or a Haaland or let's say a Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, but they just have a collective group of people that they know everybody, they know their role, they know what to do. And I think the best thing that this team has is that they don't have big egos in the team, and that really helps to gel when it comes down to, who is going to take that last shot? Who's going to be able to take us to that promised land? I think everybody knows their role, and they are pretty well constructed by Luis Enrique, who I think right now might be the best manager in the entire world with this result. You know?
Absolutely. We have a question, Luis, brought to you, question via email, brought to you by Coke Zero. Once again, you can send a question via email to espnwruf@gmail.com. And this question goes, is this Argentina, this is an awesome question, is this Argentina squad better, worse, or about the same as the group that won the World Cup in 2022?
Oof.
What question?
A hot topic that I don't like to talk too much about because I'm not the biggest fan of Argentina. But I think that Lionel Scaloni, the manager, has made a mistake when it comes down to just picking pretty much kind of the same squad that he picked for Qatar 2022.
Yep.
If you don't know right now, Argentina already picked their 26 squad list for the World Cup, and he had a lot of veterans. I think that he didn't have enough young players, and I don't think that Argentina has the best transition when it comes down to like who are going to be those young players for the future. He brought in names like Leandro Paredes, Enzo Fernandez, that probably the best young player that they have, but I don't think that he's young enough because he already played in Qatar. So now he's 4 years older. So Alexander McAllister, he brought Ezequiel Palacios, Rodrigo De Paul, obviously Messi, who's going to play his 6th World Cup alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. So Messi officially on the World Cup squad. But at the end of the day, I just feel that they just missing that one striker that can make things happen and young blood. I feel that he made the mistake of not having enough young players. He respected way too much the veterans and the players that won that World Cup, that he probably said, yo, I need to die with this squad, so I'm going to go all in with this former squad and see how far I can get. Because if you ask me right now, I will feel that Argentina is not even among the favorites to win the World Cup. That's my honest opinion, just because of the squad and the amount of older players that they have, you know.
Well, we're about to dive deeper into this question. That is a great question, by the way, but now we're going to continue with the key moments of today's show. The key moments are brought to you by Miapa Latin Cafe. The best Cuban food north of Miami is located in Alachua County. Miapa Latin Cafe with 6 locations to satisfy your Cuban food needs. And I always say, I am Cuban, and they are great. I love Miapa. So now let's dive deeper into this question. I love it. And I have some fact for you as also. The midfield is questionable entering its prime, like with Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, as you mentioned, Julian Alvarez. That, by the way, Julian Alvarez was injured a couple weeks ago, and he's still recovering. That unfortunately, a lot of these stars, they are getting injured really easy.
I don't think, Elio, to be honest, I don't think there's a single squad in this World Cup that has the whole squad 100%. Everybody just coming off playing the UEFA Champions League or the domestic leagues in Europe, and now you see, for example, look at Dembele, look at Marquinhos. They just played yesterday, and after that, they just got to fly all the way to where their national team is. Like, for example, Brazil plays today against Panama at 5:30 in Brazil. Obviously,
bless your heart.
Obviously, Marquinhos, thank you. Obviously, Marquinhos is not going to play there, but after winning the World Cup, he just have, let's say, a couple days to, let's say, 2 to 3 days to recover, and then just jumping right into it to help his team and see to go to the World Cup. So now it's just bigger and bigger, and it just non-stop. It's non-stop.
Not only that, you just mentioned Dembele. Dembele was actually walking a little funky after the game. Didn't you saw that? Actually, he went to the bench. That's why Dembele, was part of the penalty kicks after the fact. But that was a great question. We want to hear from you. We want you to call us at 352-392-8255, brought to you by the Paz Cabrera Immigration Law, or fire a text here at Home of the Gators, 352-325-3777, our text line brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union. We have another question on Facebook. That is another wonderful question. Which group is the group of the death? Brought to you by Rus Ogra State Farm. That's an awesome question.
Yeah.
Which group do you think is the
I just feel the group of death is the last one. England, Ghana, England, Croatia, and Panama. Ooh. You have one of the best African teams that's always competing in the World Cups, in Ghana. You have the former, the 2018 runner-up, and they went to the semifinals. They finished fourth in Croatia.
Yep.
And you have England, who went to a semifinals in 2018, and just have the squad that they have. And they are actually contenders, in my opinion. So you got those teams, plus Panama, that made it to their second World Cup. It's just difficult, man. It's just difficult to have 3 top teams plus a team that is in ascension in Panama in a group. I just feel that's the group of death right there.
Absolutely. And going back to the first question we had via email, why, if this is the best squad or worst of Argentina, another fact, it is, going back to that, in 22, Argentina had a younger Messi, a hungrier Messi. We had Di Maria. We had a stronger...
That's a big name they're missing.
Di Maria. Di Maria, yeah. By the way, Di Maria didn't have a good year so far, at least not as good as before, but remember, this is not the same Di Maria since 2022. And also, Argentina had a stronger chemistry, it was more unity among the team. What are your thoughts about this Argentina coming up to 2026, Luis?
I don't think that they're gonna have the best performance in the World Cup. Like you say, another big name that they were missing is Angel Di Maria. That's not gonna be in this World Cup because he already won it, and he said that he's not going no more. He retired from being called to the national team, but I just feel that Lionel Scaloni, he respected too much his veterans, that he said, I'm going to die with this group, and I feel that this group is not going to be enough. They might be enough to get out of the group stage, but after that, when you get to that filter of round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, I don't think they have the depth enough in their bench and in their squad to be able to compete.
Absolutely. We could say that this Argentina 2026 has a lot of talent. It is still hungry, but the Argentina from 2022, it was the greatest weapon in tournament that year. And I think we can all agree with that. We have more coming up, exciting facts and analysis here at the Road to the World Cup. Stay with us only on WRUF.
Gator baseball is in full swing, and the road to Omaha runs through WRUF.
Gainesville, are you ready to find your dream home? Let Elizabeth Ortega, your trusted Keller Williams Gainesville Realty Partners realtor, guide the way. With a perfect 5-star rating on Google, Elizabeth is known across Gainesville for delivering results and exceptional service. She's a top producing agent and proudly one of the first Hispanic women to earn that honor year after year, right here in our community. Buying or selling, experience matters. Results matter. Trust Elizabeth Ortega. Visit elizabeth-ortega.com today.
If your stunning home has gone a little stale, it might be time to contact your local CertaPro painters. We bring the power of pro to every job. That's CertaPro's power to do the job right, the first time, every time, and the power to renovate your home without breaking down walls. Take your home from blah to booyah. Get on CertaPro's schedule today at CertaPro.com. The power of pro. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Gainesville, when it comes to men's health, prostate care, testosterone therapy, and ED treatment, you've got options. Choose Dr. Victoria Bird with Urologic Integrated Care. Known for her expertise in prostate cancer, AI technology, hormone health, kidney stones, and more, Dr. Bird combines advanced techniques like robotic and minimally invasive surgery with a personalized approach to care. If you're ready to feel confident, strong, and back to your best, Google Dr. Victoria Bird, Gainesville's trusted urology expert today. Located conveniently across Oaks Mall, because your health deserves the best.
When it comes to immigration law, experience and trust matter. De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law is your dedicated legal partner, helping individuals and businesses navigate the complexities of U.S. immigration, both here and abroad. With over 15 years of experience, De Paz Cabrera is passionate about guiding clients through every step of the process with care, clarity, and confidence. From visas to residency and beyond, their knowledgeable team are here to help you succeed. Call De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law today and take the next step toward your future.
Gol
Fútbol. Don't just watch the game. Experience every goal, penalty kick, and game-winning moment bigger and louder at Electronics World. Upgrade your home with massive 4K and 8K TVs, surround sound system, and crystal clear audio that puts you right in the middle of the stadium atmosphere. Whether you're cheering for Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, or Team USA, Electronics World has the technology to bring every match to life for the entire family. Visit electronicsworldfl.com today. Electronics World, where football comes alive in stunning HD.
Craving bold, authentic Cuban flavor? Head to Mi Apa Latin Cafe, where every bite brings the taste of Cuba straight to your table. From iconic Cuban sandwiches and fresh flaky empanadas to rich café con leche and perfectly sweet plantains. Every dish is made fresh daily for a true Latin experience. Proudly serving the community for over 23 years. And a proud supporter of the Florida Gators, Mi Apa now features 6 convenient locations ready to welcome you. Dine-in, drive-through, to-go, or catering, Mi Apa is your choice for crowd-pleasing Cuban favorites. Mi Apa Latin Cafe, the best Cuban food north of Miami.
When disaster strikes, you need a team you can trust. The Best Restoration is your go-to for water, fire, and mold damage, restoring your home or business quickly and professionally. We also offer carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, fiber protection, and hardwood floor cleaning. As a local family-owned company, we care about our community. With 24/7 emergency service, rapid response times, free estimates, and insurance support, you're never alone. Call today or visit thebestrestoration.com. The Best Restoration, when it matters most.
Every great team is built on a solid game plan, sharp execution, and total trust in the crew beside you. At Quality Plumbing, we bring that same championship mindset to every job we do. For over 40 years, we've been the starting lineup for homes and businesses across North Central Florida, delivering reliable service, expert craftsmanship, and big wins for our customers. Call us today or visit qualityplumbing.com. We're your first string team. License number CFC 043073.
This is the road to the World Cup, right here on WRUF.
Quality Plumbers, Gainesville has trust for over 40 years. Quality Plumbing, their name says it all.
Welcome back to Road to the World Cup, presented by Gainesville Prosthetics. We are broadcasting live from the Meldon Law Studios, and we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch anytime you want, anywhere in the world. Our live questions are brought to you by International Diamond Center. And remember, you can call at 352-392-8255, brought to you by De Paz Cabrera Immigration Law. We're also live on YouTube, and that's brought to you by Rus Ogra State Farm. Here with me, it is my partner, Luis Rodriguez, brought to you by Elizabeth Ortega Realtor. Welcome back, and we're going to be talking Best Goal, brought to you by Urology Integrated Care. When it comes to men's health, prostate care, testosterone therapy, and ED treatment, meet Dr. Victoria Burr. With Urology Integrated Care, if you are ready to feel confident, strong, and back to your best, Dr. Victoria Burr is Gainesville's trusted urology expert, because your health deserves the best.
Yep.
Luis, let's talk about best goal of the week.
The best goal in the week, in my opinion, I just put the goal that I thought was going to give, when I saw it, I thought was going to give Arsenal the game yesterday, and it was Kai Havertz get a goal against to put Arsenal the 1-0 lead against PSG. And I'm rewatching it, and it's just crazy because the PSG defense has been so disciplined this whole season, and having probably the best back defenders in the world in Pacho and Marquinhos, and you can tell that play right now. Pacho went way too forward, and then he left Marquinhos trying to, deflect the ball, and he just bounced back of Trossard, and Kai Havertz was in the best position he could ever be between the two center backs, and he just grabs the ball. He just grabs the ball and run by himself all the way, and he just sends a missile on top of Safonov to put Arsenal on top 1-0. Unfortunately, they didn't win the Champions League, but man, I was surprised of that goal. It just speaks about how good Arsenal is in the counterattack, and that's what happened right there. So that was, for me, was the goal of the week, because all the transition and all the gameplay that they put in between to execute a play like that. I think it's amazing.
I agree with you. They didn't win, but as I mentioned before, actually, we started the show. To me, Arsenal, I liked their game a lot, and I was expecting more from Paris Saint-Germain. And honestly, I don't know what happened, but hey, that's sports. I mean, one day we win, the other day we're not the same, and that's okay. But I agree with you. That's the best goal of the game. And the rumors are that with this win now, going back to Paris Saint-Germain, Dembélé might be the best auction, right? Or nominee to win the Ballon d'Or.
Again, you think so?
Yeah.
I have a different discussion for that one. I don't think that this season he will probably be the best. I wouldn't pick him if I'm FIFA. If I'm France football, I mean that's the one that gives the award for the Ballon d'Or. I think there's better contenders in my opinion, but Dembélé is the name that they're gonna throw up there. I feel that this season, if I gotta pick one, if you ask me right now, I think Harry Kane from Bayern Munich.
I agree with you.
Him scored in 61 goals in 51 matches.
Absolutely, and I agree with you regarding Dembélé. I don't think the consistency has been there.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't like his game yesterday. That's just my opinion, because I think he just appeared. Obviously, he became the leader that the Paris Saint-Germain needed it. But the game, the toquecito, that short pass, finding the angles, that pressure wasn't there for Dembélé. He was going. One thing that I noticed, Dembélé was going so down to the back as a defender, and he's in midfield. And then what's Dembélé doing there? Well, that's why I didn't like the game that Dembélé put up yesterday.
Also, the left backs, it plays a big part. Elio, you have Nuno Mendes on one side, and then you have Hakimi on the other side. That they are. I don't even feel that they are natural left back. They just go and attack like way too much. Like sometimes you will see Hakimi playing as a striker. I'm like, what is going on here? You got to play defense, but that's the style of play of PSG, and that's how they won back-to-back Champions League.
Absolutely. You just mentioned Hakimi, and we are gonna talk about that in just a second. We just mentioned that best goal, and now we're gonna go to Player of the Week. You mentioned Hakimi. Let's go to Player of the Week. The top 4 teams are brought to you by The Best Restoration. When disaster strikes, you need a team you can trust. The Best Restoration is your go-to for water, fire, and mold damage. Call The Best Restoration today or visit www.thebestrestoration.com. Hakimi, let's talk Hakimi. Hakimi is on fire. I have to share with you this. Why this matters? Because Morocco is one of the underdogs that could be the big surprise for this for this World Cup 26. Why? Let me tell you something. 2022 semifinalists, well organized, fear nobody, and the player to be in the lookout for it is Hakimi. Hakimi is an amazing player that because he can become that leader that Morocco needs on the key moments. What do you think about Hakimi, Luis?
Hakimi, I think in my opinion, he's a top 3 right back right now in the soccer world, in the football world. He just plays great. He's fast. He can play defense, but I think he can also score goals. And he's really good, in set pieces and controlling the pace of his own game, It's been a while since I see a guy that offensive, going into offense. Like, for example, I remember Marcelo for Real Madrid, Dani Alves. That's a good comparison right there for Hakimi. But I just feel that this Morocco squad is pretty well constructed as the last one from Qatar 2022. The only addition that they put is Brahim Diaz, the player from Real Madrid, that I think is gonna give them a huge boost. If I'm being honest, I feel that Morocco has the chance to still have a really good performance this World Cup. The only difference I think in this World Cup they have a different group more competitive in Brazil, Haiti, and Scotland. So I think those games are going to be pretty competitive between Morocco and the other 3 ones. They open in the World Cup with Brazil.
Wow.
So that's going to be a pretty interesting match right there.
Yes, absolutely. And talking about interesting, we are on YouTube live also. We have a question brought to you by Elizabeth Ortega Realtor. And the question says, what are the biggest matchups games you are looking forward to? Okay, Luis.
If I'm looking for one, that's one. Opening Group C. Brazil against Morocco. That's a big one right there. There's another one that I have in my mind into it, but that's gonna be in the third match day. It's Spain against Uruguay. That's another big match too, in my opinion. I really want to see that Spain team that it just controls possession against a South American team that it just plays hard. They like to tackle. They like to play with force. So in Uruguay, so I would say that one too. And obviously, I would say Portugal and Colombia.
Yes,
that's the other one that I would say that the most expensive game in the history of the World Cup. That one, I would say that Portugal and Colombia, two teams that are, in my opinion, contenders. After Colombia came out with their squad list, I feel is pretty solid, and Portugal with probably the best generation that they ever had. So I feel that those matches, like I mentioned, I'm gonna mention it one more time: Portugal, Colombia, Uruguay against Spain, and Brazil against Morocco, opening Group C right there. I think those three matches are the most exciting ones in the group stage.
Well, I am super excited to see Argentina versus Portugal. Why it matters? Well, Messi versus Ronaldo at the World Cup for the very first time, likely the final World Cup for both legends, even though we have rumors. I don't know, you heard the rumors about Cristiano Ronaldo already making declarations about this is not my last one.
Oh, come on, Cristiano. It's enough, it's enough.
I
love Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's enough, man.
He want to be playing at 45 years old.
Yeah, this is he got trying to be like Tom Brady, but I don't see that happening in a really high performance and really big sport that is soccer. I don't think that Ronaldo, but you never know. You never know, but I don't know. I don't see him with 45 years old, with white hair probably trying to play another World Cup. I don't see that happening, man.
Well, Argentina versus Portugal could be the most watched football match in history. Also, Argentina versus Brazil and Argentina versus France against France. I would love to see that rematch of the legendary 2022 World Cup final.
Definitely, yeah.
That was the final, 2022 Argentina versus France, and that was exciting to watch. Imagine that.
Imagine if it happens again, yeah.
Oh, my God. And another one that I'm looking for, going back to the question, it is France and Spain. Why? Well, Mbappe versus Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal, that we already discussed, is not 100% because Lamine Yamal has in his final week, or weeks, I will say, of recovery. He was injured 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's still not 100%.
He's still not 100%. Yeah. That's that exactly. Mbappe, that has been having a good year, but not as good as his fans was expecting from him. But still, Mbappe has been doing great and could easily be a semi-final or final match. France against Spain. That would be awesome to watch.
Real quick, and Mbappe. I feel that the Real Madrid fans are not satisfied with that season. 2 seasons, no trophies for Mbappe as a Real Madrid player. And you can tell that at the end of the season, he was just trying to get to the World Cup 100% and trying to be healthy. And he kind of less care about what happened with the club. I feel that this is the redemption time that Mbappe needs. I feel that Mbappe has paid way too much attention after the last 2 World Cups, winning one and being the runner-up in the second one. I feel that the guy just want to win his second World Cup. And, trying to get that Ballon d'Or that he's been waiting for. I don't know. It's going to be difficult for him because at the end of the day, there's more teams. But if there's a team that can go to a 3rd straight World Cup final, it's France.
Okay, those are big words by Luis Rodriguez right here at the Road to the World Cup. We have more for you. Stay with us here at the Road to the World Cup only on WRUF.
Looking for better insurance coverage without the hassle? Great Florida Insurance of Gainesville is your trusted local independent agency serving Alachua County and beyond. They work for you, not the insurance companies, shopping the market to find the best rates on home, auto, and flood insurance. Partnering with top providers like Progressive, Geico, and Tower Hill Insurance, they make sure you get the protection you need at a price you'll love. Plus, they're known for outstanding customer service. And yes, se habla español. Visit Gainesville.greatflorida.com today and experience the difference of a local agency that truly cares.
Gol
Don't just watch the game. Experience every goal, penalty kick, and game-winning moment bigger and louder at Electronics World. Upgrade your home with massive 4K and 8K TVs, surround sound system, and crystal clear audio that puts you right in the middle of the stadium atmosphere. Whether you're cheering for Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, or Team USA, Electronics World has the technology to bring every match to life for the entire family. Visit electronicsworldfl.com today. Electronics World, where football comes alive in stunning HD.
Hi, I'm Kerry Meldon. At Meldon Law, we prepare every case as if it's going to trial. And part of that preparation involves real people from our community giving honest feedback. Join one of our jury research focus groups. You'll review real case scenarios, share your perspective, and enjoy dinner and dessert on us. We'll thank you and provide you $125 for your time. It's engaging, meaningful, and your voice truly matters. Visit meldonlaw.com to sign up today.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning. The value was extraordinary.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
At Celebration Point and online at shopidc.com.
Hey, have you ever talked to Ruse Agra over at State Farm?
Oh yeah, Ruse is awesome. Helped me get a ton of coverage for way less than I expected, and he serves all of North Florida. Super friendly too, actually takes time to explain everything.
Really? I thought State Farm would be pricey.
No, surprisingly great rates. You get that neighborly service you don't find everywhere. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I might give Ruse at State Farm a call.
You should. Call 352-240-1779 for a free quote. You'll be glad you did.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Craving bold, authentic Cuban flavor? Head to Miapa Latin Cafe, where every bite brings the taste of Cuba straight to your table. From iconic Cuban sandwiches and fresh flaky empanadas to rich café con leche and perfectly sweet plantains. Every dish is made fresh daily for a true Latin experience. Proudly serving the community for over 23 years. And a proud supporter of the Florida Gators, Miapa now features 6 convenient locations ready to welcome you. Dine-in, drive-through, to-go, or catering, Miapa is your choice for crowd-pleasing Cuban favorites. Miapa Latin Cafe, the best Cuban food north of Miami.
When disaster strikes, you need a team you can trust. The Best Restoration is your go-to for water, fire, and mold damage, restoring your home or business quickly and professionally. We also offer carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, fiber protection, and hardwood floor cleaning. As a local family-owned company, we care about our community. With 24/7 emergency service, rapid response times, free estimates, and insurance support, you're never alone. Call today or visit thebestrestoration.com. The Best Restoration, when it matters most.
Every great team is built on a solid game plan, sharp execution, and total trust in the crew beside you. At Quality Plumbing, we bring that same championship mindset to every job we do. For over 40 years, we've been the starting lineup for homes and businesses across North Central Florida, delivering reliable service, expert craftsmanship, and big wins for our customers. Call us today or visit qualityplumbing.com. We're your first string team. License number CFC 043073.
This is the road to the World Cup right here on WRUF 98.1 FM, 850 AM, and anywhere in the world on the WRUF mobile app.
When you need a quality plumber, rely on the same company the Florida Gators have trust for over 40 years. Quality Plumbing, their name says it all.
Welcome back to the Road to the World Cup, brought to you by Gainesville Prosthetics. We are broadcasting live from the Meldon Law Studios, and we are live on WRUF, home of the Gators, 98.1 FM, 850 AM. And also, you can enjoy this show anytime, anywhere in the world. We are live on Facebook and YouTube on Facebook, brought to you by International Diamond Center. And we are also on email. You can reach out via espnwruf@gmail.com with your comments, with your questions, and that's brought to you by Coke Zero. Fire a text to the show, brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union, and the number for that text line, it is 352-325-3777. I am back here with my partner, Luis Rodriguez. Luis, welcome back. And we have a trivia, don't we? We have a trivia brought to you by Volcanic Sushi plus Sake. And the trivia question, Luis, have for you.
Yes, so the trivia question I just brought is France are aiming to become just the third nation to reach 3 consecutive World Cup finals. So who were the last team to achieve these? Which one was the last team to achieve 3 consecutive World Cup finals? Something that France is trying to do this upcoming World Cup. So let me know. Call us to 352-392-8255 or comment in WRUF Home of the Gators on YouTube. You can watch me and Elio right there, and you can give me the answer of that question if you know it.
Absolutely. And also you can send a text to our Road to the World Cup Facebook page and engage with us. That, by the way, you need to be in the lookout for the clip of the week brought to you by all of the others of Gainesville on our social media. Let's talk about Coach of the Week, brought to you by Great Florida Insurance of Gainesville, who is your trusted local independent agency serving Gator Nation and beyond. They work for you, not the insurance companies. Shopping the market to find the best rates on home, auto, and flood insurance. And yes, se habla español. We speak Spanish. Visit Gainesville.greatflorida.com today. And who is the coach of the week, Luis?
There's no question. It's Luis Enrique.
Yes.
Luis Enrique. There's no question.
Luis Enrique deserves a round of applause from all of us. Let me tell you, here at ESPN WRUF, home of the Gators. You know why? Because Luis is not making history. He's building a dynasty, a legacy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So the Spanish manager, I think he's right now the best in the world. He just won his third European trophies, third World Cup. He's getting in that list with managers like Carlo Ancelotti, who has 5, Bob Paisley, and Zinedine Zidane and Pep Guardiola, who has 3 each. So it's pretty impressive what he's building in Paris. Luis Enrique, a lot of people are criticizing him about why he's being so hard on Mbappe and why he's trying Mbappe like that. And he made a statement talking about when Mbappe left that he was going to make sure that he take care of every single play and every single scheme. And now we look at it. He's dominated Ligue 1 in France, and now he's dominating the European tournament, that is the UEFA Champions League, winning back-to-back tournaments.
Absolutely. Some facts about Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is already 56, former player for both Real Madrid and Barcelona. Amazing. Played for Spain in 3 World Cups, 94, 1998, and 2002. The achievement. So Luis Enrique won UEFA Champions League with Barcelona in 2015. Won a historic treble, the league, the Cup, and the Champions League with Barcelona. Managed the Spanish national team from 2018 to 2022 and became Paris Saint-Germain manager in July 2023. The transformation the transformation for Paris Saint-Germain under Luis Enrique has been extraordinary. Wouldn't we say that? I mean, Luis Enrique has showcased what a true not only manager but a true leader within the players could be. Position, pressure, strategy. He literally can bring the best out of a player, and that's what Luis Enrique means to me, and what I can see in Luis Enrique as a manager. What do you think,
he
Luis?
has done it. He has brought the best out of every single player, and with the names I gave you, I feel that it's a dream team, in my opinion, with the midfielder with Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and then Dembele, Dersi Due, Barcola, Gonzalo Ramos on the top. But I feel that the best player and probably the player of the tournament this season for PSG and the whole tournament is Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian left back that, in my opinion, his stats are something else. I have it right here, rating real quick. 60 matches, he scored 10 goals, 6 assists. That guy is something else. Unfortunately, he plays, on all the respect for Georgia fans, but man, oh man, I wish that Georgia had a better team so we can see what he can do in the World Cup, but unfortunately they didn't qualify. But that guy, Kvaratskhelia, I just feel that he's just a different type of player. They call it Kvaradona, like Maradona. He has a nickname. I'm like, Kvaradona. I'm like, wow.
I love
But
it.
he is a great, great player. I'm in love with that dude, to be honest with you, because the style of play, he hustles a lot. He hustles a lot.
And talking about players, so now we're going to go to the upcoming match of the day, brought to you by Electronic Worlds. Upgrade your home for the World Cup with Electronics Worlds. Visit electronicsworld.net today and get your home ready for the World Cup. Electronic Worlds, where the football comes alive in stunning HD. And the upcoming match of the day, it is the Team USA versus Senegal. Let's talk about this match because it is a friendly match, but it means a lot. A lot of people been asking, actually just yesterday, a few friends, how far could Team USA go? How far, how strong, how much pressure can they take on? And right now we're going to talk about this. Luis, Senegal and Team USA today.
Yeah, Senegal and Team USA, Elio, really interesting match in my opinion. Mauricio Pochettino is trying to, bounce back after getting demolished by Belgium 5-2 and then losing against Portugal 2-0 last year. And now Senegal has, I think, chip on their shoulder. They beat Gambia and then they beat Peru, but they also got stripped away from their AFCON title, the African Association of Teams, that tournament they have there. And they gave it to Morocco after, having a controversial final. Senegal might be the best African team in this World Cup.
Better than Ghana?
Better than Ghana, better than Morocco. I think they have great players. They got fast-paced players, and they very physical. So I think that Senegal and United States is going to be a really interesting match, a really friendly match right now that we have so many friendly matches, for preparation for the World Cup between those national teams.
And talking about Senegal, we had a question that on YouTube that mentioned the group of death. Senegal is part of them. Senegal is in Group I, where it is France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. Let me tell you, like Norway, as France, obviously France, it is a bigger than Norway in this matter, but Norway is also a great, great team, and Senegal is part of that. This group has power, speed, physicality, and chaos. So we'll see what Senegal see today. We'll see what Senegal brings to the table today against Team USA. We'll see what Team USA has to offer for Team USA fans. That's a big, big question. We want to thank you for being with us here at the Road to the World Cup. We want to thank the greatest producer on planet Earth, Michael.
Michael Tubbs.
Thank you, Michael. We want to thank you for being here with us. Remember that you can watch and enjoy anytime on Facebook and YouTube. Download our mobile app, WRUF mobile app, on your iPhone, on your Android, and take us with you. My name is Elio Piedra, and my partner, Luis Rodriguez.
Yes, sir. Get ready to watch these international friendly matches, Elio, and watch Panama against Brazil. Pretty exciting.
God bless your heart again. Thank you so much, and we're going to see you guys next show. 11 days, a game. This is the Road to the World Cup.
Your home for the Tampa Bay Rays is WRUF.
Looking to build your dream home in Alachua or Marion County? With Olo Builders of Gainesville, you're not just buying a house, you're creating a home that fits your life. Olo Builders specializes in semi-custom homes, giving you the flexibility to personalize your design without starting from scratch, saving you money. With quality craftsmanship and a smooth, guided process, we make building simple and stress-free. Our local team is with you every step of the way. Visit olobuilders.com to start your home journey today.
Gainesville, are you ready to find your dream home? Let Elizabeth Ortega, your trusted Keller Williams Gainesville Realty Partners realtor, guide the way. With a perfect 5-star rating on Google, Elizabeth is known across Gainesville for delivering results and exceptional service. She's a top producing agent and proudly one of the first Hispanic women to earn that honor year after year right here in our community. Buying or selling, experience matters. Results matter. Trust Elizabeth Ortega. Visit elizabeth-ortega.com today.
Your home or business is a reflection of you. Now, if you're looking to take it from middling to sizzling, you need the help of your local CertaPro painters and the power of Pro. That's CertaPro's power of listening to your needs and delivering a customized project plan, and the power of doing the job right, on time, and within your budget. Contact CertaPro painters today at CertaPro.com. The power of pro.
Each CertaPro Painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Gainesville, when it comes to men's health, prostate care, testosterone therapy, and ED treatment, you've got options. Choose Dr. Victoria Bird with Urologic Integrated Care. Known for her expertise in prostate cancer, AI technology, hormone health, kidney stones, and more, Dr. Bird combines advanced techniques like robotic and minimally invasive surgery with a personalized approach to care. If you're ready to feel confident, strong, and back to your best, Google Dr. Victoria Bird, Gainesville's trusted urology expert today. Located conveniently across Oaks Mall, because your health deserves the best.
Looking for better insurance coverage without the hassle? Great Florida Insurance of Gainesville is your trusted local independent agency serving Alachua County and beyond. They work for you, not the insurance companies, shopping the market to find the best rates on home, auto, and flood insurance. Partnering with top providers like Progressive, Geico, and Tower Hill Insurance, they make sure you get the protection you need at a price you'll love. Plus, they're known for outstanding customer service. And yes, se habla español. Visit Gainesville.greatflorida.com today and experience the difference of a local agency that truly cares.
If there's anybody that knows what teamwork and great leadership is all about, it's the head ball coach himself, Steve Spurrier. Sure, it applies to football and the team at Campus USA Credit Union.
Yeah, I think we got excellent leadership with Jerry Benton and his staff there. And certainly I'm proud to team up with those guys as we go from year to year.
Campus USA Credit Union can help with all your financial decisions. Join the team. Learn more at campuscu.com. Member NCUA.
It's match day. The pitch is set, the crowd is electric, and the world's game has kicked off. From stunning goals to game-saving stops, soccer brings the passion, teamwork, and pride that unite our community. Whether you're on the pitch or cheering from the stands, Coke Florida, your local Coca-Cola bottler, is proud to support the moments that bring Alachua County together. Brought to you by Coke Florida, refreshing Florida fans. Here's to a winning match on and off the pitch.
When it comes to prosthetic care, you have a choice. And for 27 years, families across Gainesville have trusted Gainesville Prosthetics. They specialize exclusively in prosthetics. That's all they do, and they do it right. Locally owned. They take the time to listen, educate, and provide the quality care you deserve. No rushed appointments, just personalized attention. As a title sponsor of the Road to the World Cup, they believe everyone deserves to stay in the game of life. Now accepting new patients. Call today for a free consultation. Gainesville Prosthetics, keeping you in the game. Visit
From
us
the
at
Spurrier's Gridiron Grill Studio, WRUF Gainesville, W251CG Gainesville, WRUF FM HD2, and on the WRUF radio app.
This is Sports Center. It will be the 8th straight season without a repeat NBA champion, extending the longest streak in NBA history. I'm Chris Smith. The Knicks and Spurs marks the